That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home. But my balls keep telling me to let me
follow or get out of the way.
That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home. But my balls keep telling me to let me just let me That clock keeps ticking like a metronome, and my thoughts keep telling me to get me home. But my balls keep telling me to let me Fuck all that shit, just let me go. Owers and tastemakers make us no chaser. Gets the blood flowing like a fucking pacemaker.
Broadcast
Cut the
in all
middleman and
the
inhale the vapors. Man, old 10
former U.S.
papers. Got the jukebox on.
Army veteran, currently a veteran. I got American Jeff. I got
motherfucker.
I got American Doc.
America.
And I got half an American. I got American Matt.
3/4 an American Matt.
3/4 American Matt. Hello. Hello, Limeys. Hello, Limeys.
Hello.
You want to hear something really funny? So I've been busting English balls all day. And I gotta explain this to me. It's just too funny. So like, I put back-to-back World War champs, and there's been like a few responses, and they all had the same thing. The First World War didn't start in 1917, right? And it was like similar with the Second World War because we didn't join till later. And I find that such like you didn't win it, you weren't in it the whole time, and I'm just like.
I mean, we did most of the work.
Yeah, it didn't start turning around both times until we got around. Yeah, it was only 12 months. I don't think it was 12 months in this First World War. But it's like what's that to brag about? Like that's like you take your retarded kid and you like throw him in the pool to swim, and you're like, oh fuck, we can't let him drown, can we?
Yep. Well,
he's not learning.
Floating.
He's not learning. I'll sum up. All right, Jeff, me and you in a bar. I know you don't drink, but we're in a bar, okay? World War I. Hey Jeff.
Okay.
Hey Jeff.
Yeah. What's up?
Nigel over there is getting his fucking ass handed to him by Hans.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
I think we gotta help him out, huh? Can't let Hans win.
Yeah, Nigel's a pretty cool dude.
Yeah, sure. World War II. Jesus Christ, he's drunk again. He picked another fucking fight.
He's a fucking idiot.
Yeah, I swear. Let's help him out.
All right.
Can't stand the Germans anyway. There you go. World War I and II explained.
And the French guy's running out of the bar.
Yeah, I did steal that joke from what's his face. Who was that? Who told that joke? It's a variation of his joke. Colin Quinn.
Yeah,
you familiar? Because he told it when I actually first moved to Wiesbaden, and him and a bunch of comedians came with the USO, and he did this whole bit where he summed up like all the countries in a bar situation, and the first one is Iraq is a dude hitting on Kuwait, right?
Yeah.
And he just did he just like, hold on. And then, America and England, they're like, oi, mate, you want to knock it off? Leave her alone, mate. And then the Americans are like, yeah, why don't you knock that shit off? That's a lot of money,
I guess, for a
and
person of color.
Iraq goes, I got a gun. And then America goes, man, you don't got a gun. Why don't you show it? No, I got a gun. And then, like, Russia's at the other side of the bar, and he used to be a tough guy, and he used to kill a lot of guys, but he sits at the end of the bar and just kind of grumbles. and the French,
for the next bar fight.
And the French guy goes outside the bar and has a cigarette. With all this shit's going on, and finally, England and the United States get sick of Iraq, and they lay him out, bow, and then they pat him down, and they're like, "There's no gun." Oh, he's an asshole anyway. Get it?
Get him.
That was it's kind of a variation of.
That's a lot of money, I guess, for a person of color.
Oh, God.
But the thing is, I don't hate the British, but I do now.
Yeah.
Well, did you know I don't know if you knew this, but we're having the Euros over here. They booed the German national anthem. I didn't even notice that.
Did they really?
Yeah, they did.
Oh, that's fun.
Every time you want to root for them, every time they want to root for them. And then, are you familiar with the German girl?
Yeah, you told me this the other day.
There's a picture of her. She's like 8 years old, by the way, right? And she's crying in her daddy's arms because they lost to the Brits in the rare fucking scenario where they usually do. And
that's
like,
a lot of money, I guess.
Somebody showed me a tweet. Somebody showed me a tweet, and it was like, somebody saying something horrible about the girl, and I even said, like, dude, there was bound to be one jackass on Twitter, but then they told me like how many were under this fucking hashtag calling the girl a slut and a Nazi and like drinking her tears. I'm like, man, she's 8, man. So it's like, they're calling it online abuse or whatever. I don't know about that, whatever. But I mean, did she even find out about it? It's still like that's why everybody hates them. And I told my dad, and he's like, "Yeah, I guess things are getting out of control over there." I was like, "No, it's just England. no, nobody's having a problem like this. No,
it's normal Wednesday.
It's just England, And it's just like we're talking about a team here, right? All this English pride. They have one World Cup. It's like they have this stupid chant when they play the Germans: 1 World Cup and 2 World Wars. Doo-dah, doo-dah. If the Americans could help us, maybe we'd have one more. Yeah, if we could, maybe we could play. Maybe we could help you in soccer too. I don't know.
Well, maybe if it was the women.
Yeah, we'll send our women to help you.
I said the women are. If we're doing soccer, then the women are going to have a much better shot.
For you Americans to understand British football like in a national stage, right? It's strange because I like a lot of the players. I've always liked the players in the team. It's just the fans are the worst. It's a combination of the Philadelphia Flyers, like somebody would boo Santa Claus, and the Boston Red Sox and the Cubs mixed before they won shit. Running their mouth, never winning shit. I was trying to think, like 1960.
Kind of sounds like the Toronto. Kind of sounds like the Maple Leafs.
Hey, guess what? For a top soccer country, 54 years without a title.
Oh, like the Maple Leafs.
Yeah. You know how many titles? Do you know how many titles the Germans have since 1966? 3. They only played every 4 years. Jesus Christ. I think they won in. Oh no, couldn't be 60. No. So it would have been 2 because 90 and then
was it 2?
2014. No, because they won the year. They won the World Cup prior to that. 60-64. They won the 50s. They won in the 60s. I think they won. Let's see. They won 50s, 60s. I think they won, and they won.
All right. Going to Google. Hold on.
They won one in 90. I remember they won 90 because that's the first time the Americans qualified. And they won in 2014, which I was here for.
54, 74, 90, 2014.
There you go. And they damn near won it when it was here in 2006. That was. Do you have any idea how much ass I got during that? That was just fucking. Because all the chicks are really excited. All you have to do is pretend to give a fuck, and they're like, "You're American. I was told that Americans don't like football. Oh, I don't know much about it."
Now, do they really like soccer? Do they really like it, or are they more the people like yay sports?
No,
do you get pussy?
I don't know, man. Everybody gets into football when like the Euros or the World Cup. It's like everybody's pretty.
That's what I was gonna say. Once it gets to the serious shit,
once it gets
when
like everybody's like, you might not watch the qualifiers.
The more drunk you get too, makes you more interested in soccer.
Well, I mean, I've been to pretty big NHL hockey games and
sports ball.
One of the most powerful things on this earth is being in a big arena, packed to the gills when your team scores. If you're lucky enough to see it in overtime,
that's a lot of money, I guess, for a person of color.
It would picture that, but an entire city block, and that's not even being in the stadium. That's how intense it gets.
It's kind of like how Montreal has had for the entire playoff run just to get stomped in the Stanley Cup final by the Lightning.
I think it was the Argentina. Like the Germans went into overtime, and the way they don't do sudden death over here, but usually the first team that scores in overtime wins. And then I remember Argentina.
Do you get pussy?
Right,
Dude, I slay.
Thanks so much, Pickleton. Happy 4th of July, my favorite Yank from this Limey. You may hate us, but I love America. Actually, I really do. I just don't like soccer fans. I love it. I love England. I really do. I do. It's just like, you know, when they lost, yeah, I was in there, but I figured like what I was gonna do was I was gonna be the ball buster, you know, about England all the way to the final. That's what I was gonna do, right? And secretly root for them, right? I can't do it now. Not after the German girl. Not after the booing of the national anthem. And you know, it's like it's mostly like low class guys. It's not like your average guy. And to be fair, the English are calling it that. Like the English media has been like brutal on the English football fans. Absolutely brutal. I mean, call a little girl a slag, you know, or something like that. Jesus Christ. She's just disappointed it didn't win. For Christ, she's 8. You know, I could see Tommy crying in this scenario.
She probably grew up with that. Yeah, it's like Tommy crying over Pac-Man or something. You know? He grew up watching you play it.
Actually, Tommy got
it. It's like the angry Miz girl when the Miz won the WWE title.
Yeah, the kids. Tell me, made Tommy cry. The kids down the street like to fuck with him a little bit.
You were telling us about that.
Like they walked in. It was like 2 weeks ago. The kids down the street, and this is Tommy there. And I was like, yeah, I'll get him. And I bring him over there, and they tell him, he goes, we found this really cool, colorful snail shell in your in your yard, right? This little girl and this little boy lives down the street. And he's like, oh, cool, let me see it. And they were like, no.
That's so fucked up.
So he just closed the door. He walked away. He didn't even see to himself. Like, he was more like, what the fuck? So they come over today, and they go, let's go play hide and seek. And they play hide and seek, and say, okay, it's my turn to seek. No, next time it is. You know, he's never been fucked with before. Next time,
is he bigger than them?
He's bigger than everybody. Actually, the kid's a year older than him, and he's about the same. I think Tommy outweighs him.
Wait till little Tommy realizes that he actually has that strength and power over them, and he's gonna go crazy. He's gonna be like, "Hey,
Tommy,
do that again. Do it again."
You know what I don't think Tommy has? Like I did. He does not have a mean streak. Part of it is no one's ever abused him before, but that's just going to come.
I was going to say, nobody's pushed him.
Yeah, no one's pushed him.
Now you're seeing it.
He hasn't had a reason to yet.
Yeah, he just came back and cried. And I just told him this. It's like, you know what? I go, I don't know. Maybe I was like, look. I was like, that's messed up. I agree with you. But don't let him make it. Don't let it. Because if you keep crying, they're just going to keep doing it more. I'd rather, I told this right in front of my wife, just tell him to go to hell. You know, walking away. If you did that, you're not going to get in trouble with me. You know, so I don't know. It's a holiday. I've said everything I wanted about the Brits. You all, I'll do this a call-in show if you want. I got some drama to talk about. It's weird. There was a lot going on behind the scenes, and there was a lot sort of going on, but not enough to push a story. I don't know if you know this, Jeff. Pie Man put out a video yesterday.
I heard a little bit. It's splitting the community, Jeff.
Yeah.
But it was weird. So Pie Man puts out this video about Logan Paul and thinking it's a fake body. Then his Twitter goes down. And then they tell him that, like, I guess Justin Wang retweeted the video. And he changed his ad back to Pie Man something or not Pie Man.
Oh yeah, you know the story behind the Twitter.
And Justin Wang retweeted it. He got clipped on Twitter again. And then they clipped the video for conspiracy theories, which is kind of fucked. I mean, most of the time they've done
twice.
Twice. Yeah, no, that's right. Then he censored it. He took the word suicide out like that was a problem.
Self-harm.
He took the word suicide out. So I was gonna my narrative was going to be like you can't believe in any conspiracy theories. I they've been pretty clear about things like QAnon and anti-vax. Okay, I think everybody could live with that to a certain extent. There is such thing as dangerous conspiracy theories, but believing Logan Paul lied about a body in the woods, which by the way has been a long-standing discussion in the Shot from the Point servers. We'll get into that in a minute. We've talked about this before, and I just never gone with it publicly because I don't think I probably should have though. Come to think of it, Now that Pie Man's made it acceptable.
Yeah, you're putting people at risk for believing
No,
that.
Well, no,
I
Keem
just,
came out
like-
publicly with it.
I'm
Kavos
kidding.
came out publicly with it back then. Like
Back then, well, I look, this I don't.
we were the ones that like, hey, we shouldn't be talking about this, but now it's coming out. It's
but
like,
well,
oh, maybe we should have. Like
I did. I think I said on the show. Wouldn't it be funny if it
you did.
if it'd be a body? If
it was, you said if he had a fucking
the
fake
thing
body
got so
hanging
out of
by a
control
tree.
so quick that it would have cost him more to say, "Hey, it's a prank, bro," at that stage than it would have just to fuck people believed it was real. You know, that was like, it's just kind of. But privately, I kind of believed. I don't know if it's true, and Prime Man certainly didn't prove it. It's not. I don't think it's completely unreasonable.
It's not too far out there.
No,
So
fuck
now-
no.
So Pyman loses video, and then I'm just going to basically do a video on like you're not allowed to believe in any conspiracy. You're not allowed to question anything or think there's something going on behind the scenes. Like, is that what YouTube said? And then the video goes back up, killing my narrative. I think it's pretty clear. The video footage. It wasn't even the censorship. The word suicide. The video footage that was used is probably what tripped the content ID. That's what they don't want that on the site, and I get that. They don't want the Logan Paul stuff. I get that. I suppose.
You want to put the tinfoil on really quick, Tommy?
Go ahead. Why not?
Pyman got his thing taken down, so he made a new Twitter account. He's like, hey, my video's down, my Twitter's down.
Yeah.
What if people are mass flagging them because they're like, hey, let's see what's going on?
Yeah, but
That's my
probably
big
only a
concern.
couple hundred
That's why I
views.
thought it kept going down. Because he censored it, and they said self-harm after he censored it. That's why he got the second time.
There's a couple things that Pyman brought up that were interesting that I didn't know.
It's all
apparently
weird.
that staff has never been hired again. Now that could be. There's two explanations for that. They could have. Yeah, the conspiracy one is they NDA'd him, or what do they call that? Not yet. And they NDA'd him.
NDA.
NDA'd him.
Onision's contract.
Yeah, NDA'd him and got him out of there. The other one that I think is a little more plausible, there probably was their idea, whether it was fake or not, to go in the suicide forest. So situation like that, it blows up in your face, you're going to get fired. That's normal. Or the other scenario, it was Logan's idea, and he just fired them to say he did something about it. Or just fired them for the fuck of it. You know, some people are like that. Like,
Well, that's where Mike came in.
What's that?
Mike came.
That's
Mike
where he came in.
like a little
Right
bit
after
before
that,
that.
yeah.
Mike was in there.
No, I'm saying full time. Right after that,
Yeah.
he switched his whole thing when he came back, and Mike was his like right hand man.
The other thing that was interesting that I didn't notice, because I just didn't put it past Logan Paul to laugh at a dead body, you know. And you know, I also I've been around guys that kind of talk that way about morbid things and stuff like that, and it is a coping mechanism. But there was when he was like, "Oh my God, there's a body," and he's trying to act scared. If you look back, the girl behind is giggling like he's overacting. You know, if you look behind her,
And the camera and all that, it's very cinematic.
yeah, it is kind of.
It's like a movie, dude.
and it was just.
But
apparently
you
was
watch
just
it, you
the
can't.
edge of the woods.
You can't watch it anymore.
Well, I wouldn't doubt that they found the body and then they filmed the reactions later. I could totally see that happening.
Oh God, that's
Yeah.
that's cold as fuck though. That's really.
My
That might be even more. That might even be more fucked.
Yeah, I would say that's cold because like, oh my God, imagine they could be coming upon a suicide and then like, all right, everybody calm down. We came here to make money. Let's do that. I got a plan. That's fucking cold.
But that brings up.
Would you put
the-
it? Would you put it past them?
No. I
No,
honestly
but the
think
paramedics,
I
that
honestly-
part,
I'll
that
just- I'll
part
just
of
be on the
Pyman's
record
video,
with this.
that was crazy.
Although Pyman, I'm gonna make this clear. There's real problems in Pyman's video. It's huge. It's all circumstantial.
Oh, yeah.
There's no direct evidence. It proves nothing. Absolutely nothing. I do believe, and pretty much have always believed, that it was a part of a work. I mean, we're talking about a guy that faked his own murder in front of children. I would put nothing past him. The odds of running into somebody in the city, that was the first thing I thought. Like, it's got to be fake. Because I remember Cabos' video went up on it. And like, it's got to be fake. Because what are the odds? You know? I mean, they must have got really unlucky. So what I think happened, it was fake. It was a prank. They went through with it. And then you got to remember, I remember Cabos had that video up in an hour. I mean, that
Yeah, it
was
was like an hour or two after.
I'll never forget that. I was just like, holy shit. And he, oh God, what, they got 20 million views or some shit like that? Like it was a
one of his biggest
ridiculous
videos.
amount of views. Actually, I kind of want to check that. Cavos, Logan Paul. I mean,
You know who was the
really,
culprit behind?
I mean, he was
Japan
hot
thing?
as he was hot as the pistol at the time.
Yeah, 20 or not 20.
It was the end of
18 million views.
Yeah,
Logan Paul just ended his
18
career.
million views, man. I've only been in like 1 million viewed videos. Ugh. You know, Jesus. 18 million views. It's
all because
of
folks, what's going on? GP coming at you.
So no, I've always kind of believed this. I have nothing to prove this. I just think what happened was they planned it out. They were completely out of fucking touch with the community, with people. I don't know how they were with everybody talking about mental health. But you know, they're jocks. They come from that background. Like the last thing you do in that sort of lifestyle is go see a shrink. Did you go see a shrink when your dad died, Jeff?
What?
Did you go see a shrink? Yeah. And you never
yeah, actually, never mind.
I'll leave that off. Yeah.
Yeah.
Somebody in your family.
Not about me.
Yeah. But
No.
what would it have to take to like the only way you're going to shrink is if you're like screwing up at work or something. I don't think like I can't see you going to shrink under any circumstances.
No, no.
They'd have to almost make.
Yeah, Jeff has his fucking outlets. That's why.
No, Jeff stuffs everything. It's different than having an outlet. I mean, the outlets help, but I think Jeff stuffs.
Yeah, but most of us can do that without going to a shrink.
when my dad died,
yeah,
I did not go see someone. Someone close to me did.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
See, but I'd say
that's stemming off from
did
my
they
mom
make
passing.
you go see someone because you when your mom died? They make you go see somebody?
No, they did not.
They didn't make it. And you were how old?
It was 4 days before I turned 19 when my mom died.
Oh, they couldn't make it.
And my dad died 2 days after my birthday.
I was gonna. Yeah, I remember that.
Jesus Christ, I feel so.
And then you throw 9/11 in there. You know, back in 2001, like you know, the week around my birthday. When the week of my birthday comes up, I just expect some shit to happen.
You know, it's not funny, but the woman who marries Jeff, you're like, I can talk to me, please tell me what's on your mind. Talk to me. Man.
Nope.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna go watch baseball. I'm gonna go watch baseball and hockey.
Baseball.
Well, you know, you're punching the wall for no reason. No, I just normally do that. No, you want to talk to me about what? About you punching the fucking wall. Why do you?
Yeah. You know, it's just a Tuesday night and the Blues lost. You know, I got upset.
Yeah. It's like I can see that.
I tripped. Okay.
I tripped. Like his wife's trying to help him out, and she won't talk. Because you see, Jeff stuffs everything. It's just nature. Although you haven't gotten so out of control that where it's like it's not good to stuff your fucking feelings, but it's also not good to overshare. So there's somewhere in the medium. Where's the positivity soy in the chat?
Positivity. Is that fucking hentai? Hentai, get the fuck out of here. All you had to do was say soy, and I knew it was that motherfucker who said it. This dude comes in like, you know, I'll give it to hentai. When I do stream, he's like, I'd say hentai's my biggest fan, but he just comes in and just verbally abuses me, calling me fucking soy boy and shit. You know, hentai, I don't like it. I'm gonna kick your fucking ass.
And just think of the card. Just you know, everything's over, and he's getting on your nerves. He's pushing your buttons. Remember, he's into anime. Like, I'm good.
His name's Hentai Life.
Like, why is this guy making fun of me? Cope. Yeah.
Nah, hentai. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
Get some Kingdom Hearts.
There's a throwback. By the way, Baited 5-year anniversary will be on the 11th. The 11th of July, and that'll be.
Oh God!
I
thought you were gonna say September. Oh.
No, it's 11. It's a couple days, dude.
Okay.
The 11th.
Are you gonna do a stream?
No. I'm gonna say something on Twitter. Happy Baited Day or some shit like that.
Happy Beta Day. Hashtag.
Happy Baited Day. The most unhappy podcast in history. Happy Beta Day. I know. It sounds like me with Woggy. So yeah, what else we were talking? So yeah, I do think that more than likely, it was fake, and they were going to ride with it, sort of like a wrestling gimmick, and they realized
that's a lot of money, I guess, for
that just a prank bro was A, not only going to get them out, not get him out of this, B, would probably make it worse. And remember, Logan Paul got demonetized. He had some serious, so it was in everybody's best interest to just shut up about it. You know, although I don't buy this. Like Pieman said in this video, he's a kid. And everything. I'm not gonna hit him too hard. Like, this is really important. We need to know. No, we don't. And it's not important at all. Like, what are you talking about? Who cares? If he faked it, it's like not all. It's just the reason he faked it was a career move. Like, it's good if he faked it, to be honest with you. I mean, somebody didn't kill themselves.
That's probably good. What's that static sound?
The 11th is next Sunday, my normal stream day. I don't know. I don't think it's... It wasn't my podcast. It was fucking Keem's podcast, I suppose. I don't know. I think I've done so much baited podcast on this, the baited content related stuff on here. But I mean, if Keem does a unification steam like that, and I guess on Mom's Basement, I'm all for it. I mean, and I guess if Banks is okay with it, you know. So then, yeah, I'll do that. But other than that, did talk to Clown today. He did say it's almost out. Just wanted to let you know, just piss you off even more. No, we're really close. That video better be fucking Gone with the Wind, man. No, it's like it really has to be one of the best of all time. Are you playing video games?
Me?
Yes.
No.
Okay. You did that once. Just heard a lot of clicking.
No,
Jeff,
I'm just checking the score of the baseball game. Actually.
Why would Jeff care if the Yankees blew another game?
I got my own problem with the Cardinals. You want to talk about punching a hole in the wall? This is the worst goddamn pitching staff I've ever fucking seen watching the Cardinals. It's atrocious.
Who's the guy in the Angels that's a pitcher in their DH?
Shohei Ohtani, and he is literally Japanese Babe Ruth.
Oh, really?
It's insane.
He is...
My dad was telling me about it.
He's it. He is it.
The Yanks teed off on his ass, though. They knocked his...
That dude can play.
Yeah. The Englishmen don't understand baseball.
Oh, and they also have the best player in the league in Mike Trout too.
Mike Trout, that's my.
And the Angels still suck.
I know what Mike Trout is. All right. Yankees blew up. But why would Jeff care about the Yankees? Like Jeff roots for the biggest National League team, and I have the biggest, American League team. So there's nothing to complain about. All you guys that have other teams and are losers. And you will
but all us baseball fans can agree on one thing: fuck the Houston Astros.
Nah, I don't care about them one way or another. I don't care.
No, they're cheating fucks.
June the King made a video on Leafy that goes back way back. I got to watch it again because I was doing virtual reality and listening to it. It goes way back to his Minecraft days. Did stuff I've never heard about, like DDoSing. Like he used to pay like ransoms, according to June the King, to get his Minecraft server out. And I don't know. I got to check it out again. And I think he kind of let on that maybe Leafy's done some shady shit prior to when he got mega famous, like when he was just like a gamer and what have you. So I want to actually investigate that whole thing. I mean, he didn't hit 100,000 subs till 2015, but it was all uphill from there. So I want to look into that. How many of you familiar with the dev? We didn't have one person waiting to call. I guess it's gonna be a weekday. The dev, what's his name? Near. Did I got that right, Matt? Near.
Yeah, Near.
All right, Near is apparently he was working on a emulator for N64 or maybe just Nintendo in general or an old. I don't fucking know what he's doing. And he had a small lolcow thread on him in Kiwi Farms.
Right.
He approached Josh, according to Josh, and basically said, if you don't take that thread down, I'm going to kill myself. And Josh is absolutely the last person besides me. I actually have a better chance of for me doing something about it. If somebody told me to take a video down and kill yourself, I might tell them to go to fuck. Pretty good chance.
Well, there's something else as well. He offered him $100,000 to take it down. Yeah.
Well, I mean that's okay, I suppose. But then he said he'd kill himself when he didn't take the $100,000.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah. Josh is Yeah. So Josh was like, no, it wasn't even a big thread. And it's like Josh said, it's like he's making a fucking frame perfect emulator for N64. Like, how normal do you think he fucking is? I mean, me and Jeff like gaming, and I probably like it more than I should. But if you're coding for emulators, it's a whole different ball of fucking wax. And so anyway, apparently, or reportedly, but not confirmed, he killed himself. Reportedly. And Kiwi Farms has been getting DDoSed all week. So here's the thing. There's been no government body that has confirmed his death, which was apparently in Japan. And it keeps on getting played off until, well, Japanese have big privacy laws. I'm sure they do. I've heard of them. But to the point where they don't announce death on a blotter or a obituary, are they that secretive? Like if your uncle dies, maybe if somebody speaks Japanese or been to Japan or actually Japanese themselves, could call in. Like it's like, hey, I heard my uncle died. Can we confirm this or not? Police department? Sorry, privacy laws. No, I can't imagine that would be the case. So there's secondhand information, and that's exactly what is confirming his death with actual no government paperwork. And Josh came to the conclusion I would have, under those circumstances, that it's more than likely a work. But the thing that's funny about it, and so spurgy about it, is there a guy colder in this internet space than fucking Josh? Like, that's the last guy. That's like going to Hitler and saying, yeah, I'm a Polish Jew, and if you don't knock it off, I'll kill myself. Well. I don't know. Let's take the fucking shit. Let's keep it going. The Gamer, you're on the air.
Yo, I heard you been chatting shit about British people.
Yeah, you suck. Yeah. You're terrible people. That's why the whole fucking continent roots against you.
We dumped all your tea in the harbor.
Yeah. But I prefer coffee anyway. So.
Yeah, fuck that.
Go fuck yourself.
It's just like this. Like I had this guy come say to me, "Is like, yeah, but you only came in the war halfway through, and we won it. You guys pick fights, and we have to bail you out all the time. That's why you haven't won more World Cups, because we can't bail you out. There's no rule that an American can help you out.
Well, beat Germany, innit?
Yeah, you beat Germany. So what?
And Ukraine.
But I lived here 15 years. This is the first time.
I like
the
Germany.
First time,
I like Germany.
I like you guys too. It's just the fans of the
I
worst.
wish I actually like Scotland more than England.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, where are you from?
England.
Well, where in England, dipshit? You're up north?
Yeah.
You're a Geordie?
Not a Geordie, but
not a Geordie. Well,
yeah.
No, man, you're probably Scottish somewhere along the line. Lucky you.
All right. Well, what do you watch football? You
yeah, a little bit. I mean, I was more into it when I first moved here, but
I'm assuming you're not into the actual English teams.
No, when I do watch it, I'll tell you what, I went to a friendly at in Kaiserslautern to see Liverpool play Kaiserslautern, so I usually pull for them.
Oh,
I'm strangely, I have a couple teams I follow, and they're all you never walk alone teams. It just by pure coincidence. Mainz,
Celtic.
Yeah, I work for Mainz, Liverpool, and Celtic, and those are the teams I follow.
Yeah, well, no one gives a shit about Scottish teams except for the national.
Well, I care about Scottish teams.
No one else.
I like Celtic. I love those games are usually amazing. I don't like the violence. The sectarian violence is not fun, but I guess it's fun for you guys. I don't fucking know.
I don't fucking know. I don't pay attention to it, to be honest.
Yeah.
But
America's got enough of it. They need some of it.
Yeah, I guess so.
American football is
But we kill each other over beef. You know, like, you took my money, you took my girl. They're like, I'm going to show everybody what a big fan I am. I'm going to punch this guy in the face. It's not looking. Like,
you guys
like,
have really annoying accents as well.
What's that?
You have annoying ass
Yeah,
accents.
We're diverse.
Deal with it.
We're
so,
diverse.
You all sound like women over there. So sorry, the voice of a man offends your.
Okay,
your
the Californian accent pisses me off.
The California. Well, I'm in the East Coast. I literally grew up 2,000
No,
miles.
I like.
Yeah,
I like New York. I know
You know, we're kind of in the mindset now, and I'm sorry if you do live in California. If you live in California,
you probably
move.
Move to the East Coast.
Move.
Best of luck to you.
Yeah, best of luck to you if you wish to stay. But I am I'm in the mindset of now of like, if we just kind of want to push California off into the Pacific. I'm not saying do it, but I'm not going to be
like a Bugs Bunny movie.
I like the southern accents. I like Texas.
Yeah, because they're slow like you. That sounds nice. It's nice on the ears. You know.
We're not.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, Canada has. I suppose it's my place to make a cheeseburger and gun joke or something like that.
I don't know. I don't care.
Well,
we love our guns.
Yeah, I know you fucking do. I know we love our
knives. Yeah, we do.
Apparently.
Yeah, you're like your knives. You're cowardly when you fucking
your knives and your guts of
knives. You stab someone in the fucking gut for no reason. That's the club.
Oh, it's fun. It's so fun. Yeah. All right, have a good night, guys.
All right, you have a good one. Take care.
See ya. Have a good one.
Gamer. Man. I don't know. I do want to root for the Brits. I just can't.
That's a good call.
I do want to root for the Brits. I can't. I can't do it. Not after this. This is actually, it's probably a good thing for the rivalry because it's been kind of dead because the Germans have been kicking their ass so much. So not only did the English win, they have
throw them a bone. Throw them a bone.
But there's an incident now. There's drama, and that's what makes a good rivalry is the drama. Like the Germans have a big rivalry with the Dutch, and people don't talk about that. Well, they call it a derby over here. They don't call it a rivalry. People don't talk about that. One of the a Dutch player like went up to this guy Rudy Fowler, and Rudy's like one of the nicest Germans you'll ever meet. He's just so easygoing, and this guy hocked a loogie like right in his fucking face for no reason, right? Yeah.
Hell yeah!
It really pissed the Germans off because the Germans usually put up with like, yes, I know they hate us, but you can't spit in Rudy Fowler's face. That's unacceptable.
Somebody put it in the chat, and I looked it up to make sure it was real, but I just sent it to you on Discord, Tommy. Something good came from that little girl crying.
Oh, let me see. Is it any good? Let me see.
People felt bad, and they did the right thing. They're like, hey, let's make her feel good.
Yeah, I think I heard of this. Did she deserve money for this? I don't know. But it's
I don't
awful.
know, but fuck it, that's
good. I mean, one, good for her, but two, like all I have to do to earn $34,000 is to literally just cry.
Yeah, just cry
when the Blues and Cardinals lose.
Do it.
No, okay. So now the question is, how, as me being a 26-year-old, how do I pull that off?
The planned cameras pan to a goal German player Thomas Müller.
I'm open for suggestions, chat. Like
could be seen with the German flag on her cheek. That's a big thing. It's like a little paint thing that you put on your side.
Okay. So I got the hat, I got the shirt. Yeah. I even got these American flag Ranger panties on right now. Let's see if I can pull them down here. What? There we go. Yeah, hold on.
He's got his panties on.
I can't fucking get it. My fucking leg is stuck.
Did he say panties?
Yeah, he said panties, didn't he?
Yeah. They're called Ranger panties. You never heard of them?
No.
They're military short shorts.
Normally people have to pay for this shit.
Look at that. Yeah. Fucking that's American as fuck.
America.
I'm not gay.
The other side.
Jeff, baseball. I got
this is as close as you're getting to a hot tub stream as of right now.
I agree.
You ever gonna live
panties are definitely American.
Was that?
Yeah.
Ranger panties.
I'll even fucking link you the site to where you can buy them. I'm not sponsored by them.
Code? I was gonna say, don't do it then.
I don't. But it's hey, made in America.
America.
$50 to see. I literally just showed you. Fuck you, Joe.
I will say this: like the English media, really did call out these bastards that did this.
That's why it happened, I think.
Yeah. The English media said, that's
every article I've seen has been in euros, not American dollars.
Yeah, see, the chat wants it. I will find it right now for you. Oh, look, it even comes up automatically. Look at that.
Oh, they're posting pictures of guys in Liverpool jersey crying. That's pretty gay. If you're over, when I was 15. Okay, if you're over 14, because I'll give myself, I'm ashamed of myself, and you cry over a sports team losing, like, I'm sorry, you're a bitch. I'm sorry, you're a bitch.
I've never cried over a sport in my life. I can admit that.
Well, you don't like sports.
I do like sports, but I've just never cried over
like
them.
Jeff and I do, though.
No, I like.
I cry. I cried when Notre Dame lost to USC in 2006, but that's because they lost like $300.
Fair enough. Okay, that might be acceptable. Yeah. All right. Okay.
I mean, I guess the only time I really was upset with sports is whenever Kevin Durant and Westbrook and all them left Oklahoma City. Yeah. Because I got to see that shit.
Yeah.
But after that, I was like, yeah, that's how sports is.
Boobies.
That's what happens.
Boobies.
Boobies.
So, there you go.
Where?
Boobies. Everywhere. Let's see. Oh, good. I didn't have it on screen. Something came up. I was like, fuck. Ranger panties.
That would have been bad.
American panties. That's too funny.
Yeah.
Let's take some peeps.
Yeah. Oh no, I linked them in chat. You can see them right there.
Acme. American panties. You're on the air. Acme. Go ahead.
Yeah, I wanted to talk about the Kiwi Farms thing. It's annoying.
What do you think?
What?
It's like because they've tried to pin it on like that Kiwi Farms has like killed 3 people when it's just like factually
No, 3
untrue.
people killed themselves.
It's probably killed
That's
a
why
lot
they
more
call
than
it
3 people.
suicide.
To be
I will say this:
Yeah, like,
Kiwi Farms is disgusting as fuck, though. I'm not gonna let them.
No, it's great. It's funny.
Oh yeah, it's great. It's funny. It doesn't mean it's fucking not disgusting as fuck. They are contributing.
Yeah.
I mean, they are contributing to this bullshit. But I mean, I'm sorry, their speech is protected as far as I'm concerned. So everybody's gonna have to deal with it.
I mean, the users don't really help their case with joking about kill counts, but like people, there are like 3 people. That's a thing. They joke about the kill counts of the Kiwi Farms, but
sit there and tell me that they're not fucked up. I mean, the Kiwi Farms is fucked. It's a doxing center. They try to ruin people's lives deliberately. It's not just comedy. I'm not saying there's nothing on there that's funny, but they're literally trying to hurt people. Not just like goofing on them. I think goofing somebody just about forever. But when you goof on somebody and you see they're like falling apart, you're supposed to pull back. But that's not what happens over there. And then your address is on there, and the pizzas come, and the crayons come. So like, what's good about is funny stuff happen there? Yeah, sure. But what's good about Kiwi Farms? Like you couldn't do this on any other platform.
I think that's the allure of the site. It's like it's a website from a different age of the internet.
That's
true, like you can actually say and do what you want.
Well, I'm not
4chan cucked, all other websites are cucked.
Yeah, I get that. I get that. But like, what's good about it? I mean, if it it's nothing good about it. It's only funny.
I don't know. Well, I think it's good. I think it's for YouTubers. Probably it's a net good because of the sheer amount of information on the website.
I suppose
you could probably find just about anything you want to about a creator you're doing a video on.
Do I need to know where lives? Do I need that?
No. Have you ever noticed that you can do the same thing now with Discord? 4chan, all that has turned to Discord.
Oh, really?
Dude, you can look
at any
type of server. Like that's what happened.
And it's all splintered into gay little servers. They suck now. It's just a ton of insular communities that go in a cycle of falling apart.
Look, I get the allure. All right, and look, we've used contact there or got information and stuff like that. But I mean, at the fucking end of the day, they break they break internet ethics. I mean, those guys, they'll sit there and post on that shit, and they'll be the same motherfuckers that will go after somebody for doxing or something. It just seems really hypocritical, and some of it's fucking pointless. But I admit, some of the stuff is really well researched, and it can get you on the right way to go. if you want to find out about this stuff. And I do think, there should be a check and balance for internet celebrity types. I'm not saying to platform it. I just, I don't. The doxing just makes me sick. I don't care.
Josh doesn't help himself. He literally
the suicides. People kill themselves. Kiwi Farms didn't kill anybody, but they didn't help. I'm sure, but that's irrelevant. First speech, free speech is more important than your life. I'm not kidding.
Josh does not ever help himself. He hosted the Christchurch footage, and then when the country of New Zealand called him out, he called it a shithole country. Directly quoted them.
I gotta be honest with you. See, I'm on Josh's side with that, though. I think there's got to be a place for that.
Yeah, but he does not help himself at all.
I don't think he gives a fuck.
Yeah, which is that's why I like his personality. He just does not care at all.
Sociopath.
It's entertaining.
Yeah, it is.
Entertaining sociopath.
He's a really good streamer. He's like amazing. We were listening to his stream the other day. He's like, he can handle it, but I don't know. I know he doesn't like me, but I mean, yeah, he's really good. I'd actually enjoy when he streams. We learn a lot.
He did this rant one time on his stream. He ranted for about 10 minutes about Nicholas Diorio, and then he realized he got Nicholas Diorio confused with Tipster. And then
he meant me. He hated me. He said it was really funny. He said, I'm like the guy in the mob movie that snitches on everybody.
Oh yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah, I don't know. Look, I'm a big free speech guy. He can do what he likes, but I don't have to like it. I don't think it's all that great. But I mean, I'd be lying if I said we didn't get stuff there. And I don't think it should be deplatformed or anything like that. And I don't think you should be held accountable for suicides, no matter how evil it is.
And Nier isn't dead. He the guy said that his friend would post a passport scan. Mm-hmm. That's a few hours after it, and that never happened.
Josh is right. One thing I do admire about Josh is there's absolutely no bullshit there. Period.
His reply to the whole money thing was, "I will not be extorted," and that was it.
Yeah, fair enough. He's right. He's not wrong. Yeah. But he's an iceberg, man. He's icy cold. Yeah. But whatever. I think
that's all I got. I don't know much about soccer except my mom went out to watch France.
Bye. Aussie wordsmith, go. Not today.
Aussie.
Oh, here we go. There's an English guy. Bat Nig, you're on the air. Oi.
Black nigga.
Hey, Bat Nig, what's it gonna be like when I'm laughing at you if you lose in the semifinals or finals? It's really gonna be.
We won't. No, wait.
Laughing at you. You haven't even.
I think no. Come on. Have you seen yesterday's game? Have you seen yesterday's game?
I heard they played well. Yeah, they kicked ass.
Yeah, we beat. No other teams.
It wasn't fucking Italy. It wasn't fucking Germany. It wasn't fucking. It was Ukraine. Let's get real here. You didn't.
Yeah, Ukraine in the quarterfinals.
There wasn't.
I don't see France in the quarterfinals.
See, that's the thing. This is
delusional.
It was fucking Ukraine. It was Ukraine. All right, look, the reason you got Ukraine is because you had a big victory over Germany. Congratulations. But, you're still going to have to win to the major soccer power. You're going to need another win over a major soccer power to do this. You realize that, right? I don't know.
Denmark are pretty threatening, right?
No, but that's my point. They're not the country's as big as my shoe. I mean, it's not exactly. Yeah, that's what do you mean? All the midgets we took out were fucking really tough. Listen to them. They're so delusional.
No, they do play good football, and then we got Italy.
Yeah, you play good.
Yeah. So I don't see France doing that good.
No, I'd rather get France. No, once you beat Germany, you're kind of home free, but you'll find a way to blow it. You always do. You always do.
So Tommy. When in soccer or football, sorry, before I piss off to everybody else, is England? Are they the Maple Leafs of soccer?
No, they're not, the Flyers. They're the Flyers' attitude with Maple Leafs luck.
We've got the best leagues, but no success.
You got the best leagues, yeah, because all other players from like come to England to play football. That's why it's the best league.
Yeah, well, so it is with all the other countries.
Yeah, I know.
All right. What kind of point is that?
You do with the best leagues.
Sports.
Well, it's like
Yeah,
I'll tell you my point is. 54 fucking years, no World Cup, and you're still considered a major soccer.
No. The reason is that because we have terrible.
Hey Jeff, that sounds nice being on the other end of it.
a terrible governing body.
For 54 years, you have one good coach in 54 years.
No. It's an FA thing. It's a governing body thing. We hire yes man, terrible football, boring. So many years of world class.
You know, the Maple Leafs haven't won a Stanley Cup in 54 years.
Yeah.
Do you have decent coaches and stuff like that?
54 years.
The last.
I will say this: going 54 years without a cup is not because they only play it every 4 years. Okay, it's not that big a deal. But here's the thing: England is a major soccer power, right? So England's England's up there with Germany, Italy.
Mexico.
Brazil,
Spain.
Spain. Spain is kind of a new. They're kind of a new soccer power. They weren't always big. Now they got a star, but yeah, I mean, and you watch, they'll fuck this up. I think always.
No, okay. I was even going to talk about that. I was going to talk about some black dude. I forgot his name.
Dude. Better be interesting. Hang up.
No. You know the guy he associated with Chris Hansen, the Joe Budden.
The rapper?
Joe Budden?
Yeah.
He's going to do a
Alex
podcast.
Jones called him.
He's a rap mogul.
Alex Jones just called him out today. You see that, Tommy?
What happened? No.
Yeah. Alex Jones called out Joe Budden. You want me to send it to you?
Who called out Joe Budden?
Alex Jones.
For what?
I'm sending it to you right now because he went on Andrew Schultz's podcast on YouTube and they took it down the first time. He came back, they left it up. Let me see. But I just sent it to you on Discord. There you go.
Are we allowed to show Alex Jones?
Yeah. Oh.
Wait.
It's on Twitter.
It's not a big show because it's a holiday show, so why not?
Well, it's on Twitter too, so.
Yeah. Well,
Chris Hansen's
free speech. Play it.
Oh, let's play
you need to be slapped upside your dumbass head for your own good. And I'm not saying I'm going to do that. My point is, what the
why would you say it?
hell's your problem? You don't even know who I am, but you get the talking point to try to police things and say Andrew Schultz shouldn't have Alex Jones on because Andrew Schultz is a white guy we have on these shows, and he shouldn't be on with the KKK guy.
Yeah, it's typical stuff. All right, good. Alex. But what do you want to say about Joe Budden?
Oh, I had two things. Well, I was going to say another thing, but yeah, Joe Budden's now with Chris Hansen. Imagine that.
Like, what's going on with Chris Hansen? Explain. I don't know.
I don't know. He was doing a podcast of it.
Well, he's got to get out. He's got to make bail first.
I mean, yeah. Oh, yeah.
So he's doing a podcast. I mean, what? What's your point?
Bit sus.
It's like, what do you mean? Like what's sus about it? Explain yourself.
I don't know. A person who is incredibly proven to be stupid, incompetent, and in it for the money.
No. You're talking about 2 weeks ago when Chris Hansen went on Joe Budden's podcast.
It was like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah.
3 weeks. Yeah.
So Joe Budden is running around. I don't care about what you're talking about. So Joe Budden is running around saying you can't platform this guy. You can't because he's the big podcaster now. Is that it?
Well, no. He told I forget who he said.
Oh shit! I'm retarded.
He said you can't bring Alex Jones onto Andrew Schultz, which is Joe Rogan and all them's friend. You can't bring Alex Jones onto that podcast because of his views. But how many times has Joe Rogan done it?
Oh, he won't say shit to Joe Rogan because Joe Budden would go on fucking Rogan in a finger snap.
Because Schultz lets Jones come on, they get drunk and they let him say whatever the fuck he wants.
That's funny. Hey, Joe Budden
but they edit
it. They stop telling other people how to run their fucking lives, and stop telling the people how to run their fucking lives based on race and color. So go suck a dick, Joe Budden. Fucking you're way overdue for a fucking heart attack. For Christ's sake,
yeah, that guy's
sick,
paying a victim
tired of people telling me I can't do shit, or watching other white people get told they can't do shit because they're white. I thought we got past that in our history. That's fucking horseshit. What would happen to a dude who goes black people need to, take care of their fucking kids? You're people go nuts, right? And now black people can stand up all the time and sit there and say, well, you need to be doing this, and you're like, get the fuck out of here. Yeah, suck my dick. So fuck Joe Budden.
Yeah. That's an L.
I hope his podcast dies because people get sick of being preached to. You know, because here's the dirty secret, Joe. Black people hate this shit too.
Yeah, dog.
Yeah, I don't know.
It sounds like another one of the white man's lies to me.
Black people hate that shit too. They like people in general just hate. You can't because color of skin. Just everybody hates that shit. It's just
sucks.
Leave it to the 14-year-old white girls who are stuck up for the black community.
Exactly.
It's like it's just word salad.
I just want to make this clear because I'm going to call you Batnig, which is what you call yourself, and you are of African descent, but I didn't name you that. Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, get out of here. Bye.
Dude, okay, good. What's great? He sounds like John Boyega.
Yeah, he does a little bit. I think he's just outside. Is he from London? I forget.
It's probably the same area, probably.
Knocked Wolf, you're on the air.
Okay, here's something I find weird whenever it comes to soccer. You know how whenever it was McGregor versus the Russian guy, his name Khabib something?
Yeah.
Even though the crowd was hostile, but nowhere near as hostile as soccer fans whenever it comes to the UK and Europe. So I think it's odd how the most violent sport in the US, their fans, even when drunk, are a lot more calmer than soccer fans. If
God, nobody's worse.
The two fan bases are sitting next to each other, and then all hell breaks loose.
You can't even really compare that.
You gotta understand how these football firms work and the mentality behind them. Because it's one thing to go to a game, some guy mouths off to you, everybody's had a couple drinks, a couple punches get thrown. That happens probably in every single arena, in every single sporting event, every week, right? But that's not what's going on here.
Yeah.
The firms are what they call, or the Germans call them ultras, are groups of people that are fans, and by showing their fucking loyalty, right, or at least this is what they say, they're really just, they just want to crack some skulls. They look for other, there's kind of a rule, you can't attack civilians, but you look for other football firms. And they beat the ever-living shit out of each other for some of the stupidest thing. And I knew a guy that was in a football firm for a Welsh team, and I think he was in the subway in London, and an entire Chelsea firm had walked up on him, but they were looking for somebody else. He said it was fucking terrifying. We're talking about 70 guys in the 70s. 70 guys versus their group of 15. Yeah, so it gets completely ridiculous. And I just, how do you show your loyalty for a team, or dude, why even pretend to say that? Maybe some idiots believe that. You're just there to crack skulls, man. You're just there to hurt somebody. That's all. So I got no respect for it.
Well,
but I get it now.
The reason why I use the McGregor and Khabib one is because it was
McGregor. Get the fuck. Why do I tolerate this shit? I know it's Sunday. McGregor and Khabib, but what the fuck, man? Jesus. Scarrow, you're on the air.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yes, loud and clear. How can I help you?
All right. On the first, Tipster had a stream that Repzilla had tuned into, and he was talking about you in the chat, and I just thought I should inform you what he had said about you.
Who said Repzilla?
Repzilla said some shit about Tommy.
Oh, what a shock.
Yeah.
Yeah, what did he say?
Hey,
turn your fucking stream down.
Oh, sorry about that. It's more a problem with my own headphones. Sorry about that.
Okay, I can't do it. Go.
So on the first, he was talking to a random guy in the chat, and he was informing them about what you had talked about on your stream where you were yelling at everybody. And he had said that I'm only on your list because I'm the most easily accessible to them, and no one else will come and talk to them, but I will.
Yeah, that our history shows that's true. I mean, it's Repzilla. I gotta throw you off because you're echoing. Repzilla's got this fucking. I can't do it. Who could fucking? It's impossible to listen to. It's not his fault. Whatever, he's got something on his headphones, but I can't do it. I got a show to do. No, it's just Repzilla will do anything to deflect from whatever he's being criticized for. It's like, I'm criticizing you for omitting the information that would have made look like the Gabby Hanna Devin Singh would be a mistake. you're only doing this because I'm accessible. And what did he do with Nick? I understand what you're saying, but perhaps we should agree to disagree because, you know, your tone, basically what you're telling me, Nick, is I can't have an opinion. Like, no, they're saying it's objectively wrong, and now it's up to you to prove that it isn't objectively wrong, but that he goes for feels because he's barely a man. And he says, like, well, why agree to disagree here? Well, what's the agree to disagree about? You fucking left the information out.
There's one point in the podcast where it's my favorite part where Nick really goes in on him, and Repsilla's just like, what's going on?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like, did he not admit everything to you, Tommy?
Yes, and that's the other part.
That stream went down, and now he acts like it never happened.
We think we might be getting it up pretty soon. I'm thinking tomorrow it's gonna be back up.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like that thing went down. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. You know, I'm trying to do the best.
Well,
thing.
now
I
he's
care
trying to
about
say he
all these
confessed to
people.
something else, like
Dude.
we were talking about, like fucking English soccer or some shit like that. You know, what the fuck? Like
you can say something about, you know, I'm not gonna say her name, but the girl, and he'll be like, I don't know, Tommy. You know, Super Smash Brothers are putting a new character out in a couple months. You know, that's what I'm talking about right now. That's what I get from him every time he talks about it because he changes it. He doesn't want to acknowledge.
No, he doesn't. He acknowledged it on here. Somebody, I forget who said it. The reason he talks some shit in Edwin's stream is he can afford to because there's, you know, they have a lot of, actually, no, it's not even that he can afford to. There's a lot of crossover with shared fans with things. So he can't afford to say that he was on this show and admitted that his bias made him take it too far when he made the second video kind of saying this stupid shit. Well, perhaps if Bianca Devins' mom knew a little bit more about Gabby Hanna, which, by the way, is a non sequitur. Like, just because you're fucking guilty of one thing doesn't make you guilty of another because past behavior. Past behavior show patterns, but they don't necessarily prove you're guilty.
Really? That's how that works?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, what a fucking idiot.
He called it a murder article.
Yeah,
he called it a murder. I didn't even know that. I didn't know that when he called it a murder article. That's a lie. That's objectively a lie. Well, I don't think it's a lie that I called it a murder article. That's what he's arguing. Like, Nick's going nuts. Because it's like, this is not a difference of an opinion. Difference of opinion is, I think there should be high taxes, you think there should be low taxes. That's a difference of opinion. What we're criticizing you for is what you did. There's no way around it. And he came on here, and I gave him the benefit of the fucking doubt, and I don't fucking jump on people after they've admitted it, and said, I guess I made that video because I just don't like Gabby that much. That's exactly what he said. And I said, so you're biased.
Yeah.
All right. And he said yes. And I was like, forgiven. Then he goes on fucking Edwin's stream, and it's like, all that's gone. You know, he's dishonest person. I mean, it's not just he's just a stupid opportunist, right? No, he's dishonest. He's absolutely and totally dishonest. He's dishonest all the way through with the Rewired Soul thing. He was dishonest with this. He'll say he can afford to fucking come clean on Shot from the Point because nobody's fucking subbed him anyway. That kind of content doesn't, well, except McDonough.
Because they don't care if he admits
that
he's
care.
wrong. They want to follow him for that shit.
They don't care. And notice like how much I pulled back. I hate when people dance on graves when an issue's been solved. Like, so he goes on there. Yeah, so I have no respect for him. And I shouldn't have any respect for him.
Stacy in the chat just said it perfectly. Repzilla equals woman. You know, he's appealing to that.
Yeah.
He wants that.
Yeah.
He doesn't care what we have to say. He wants to appeal to that because he knows they don't care.
So he wanted to shut me up on one hand, and then go in and start the whole fucking shit. You know, when you admit your bias, you really almost can't report on somebody. Well,
this is great.
Really, that's how that works.
Yeah,
exactly.
Weird.
Unless you go on and say, "Look, I don't like this person.
Crazy.
You all know it. I'm biased, and I'm going to do my best here." You can do that, but he doesn't even do that. He's just a YouTube phony. That's all he is. Just another YouTube. Like Gabby. Although, God, I think Gabby said something interesting. She goes, one of the things I learned, I hope she learned it, is you got to be humiliated to get humbled. But you know what? And that's true. And I think a lot of cases, especially when you're riding high on fucking dopamine and YouTube views. All right. And Gabby's been there. All right. And I don't really see the arrogance
I've
I
seen
don't really see the arrogance. What you're talking over me? What the fuck's going on? Is this like emergency?
No.
Oh.
What's that?
What? Is this an emergency?
No. I said nothing.
All right. What the fuck? I hate when you guys do that shit. And I thought that, she's right. But are these people out there that it doesn't matter what you do to them, they're going to maintain, no matter how they're humiliated. And I think Primick kind of puts that right up there. You know, boomer moment. People talking over me, bat nig. I said that with too much conviction, didn't I? Are there any more people? Okay, bald boy, go.
Oh, hi. So I heard you talking about Japanese privacy laws.
Yeah, let me hear it.
Dude, they're fucking nuts with like those privacy laws. Like,
can you not find out somebody's dead?
I'm not sure about that, but I know that like people. Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
I have no doubt. I mean, I'll hear you out, and you can tell me what an interesting like, what wouldn't fly in the West that would fly over there, and I'll listen to that. But I mean, to the point where they don't tell people, they don't announce publicly that people have passed on. Like, isn't that like historical record? And
I think it might be actually. I think they have the obituaries public. I don't know.
I can't imagine.
I don't know about that.
I could see a scenario where yes, we're confirming his death, but we're not telling you what he died from. I could see that, but I can't imagine like, sorry, privacy laws. We don't want to like offend the dead, the dead man's privacy. So
yeah. What I see, I've heard stories of like Japanese husbands just like walking up and leaving, and then just never being seen again, and you can't check like the train like you can't like look at their ticket history.
Why is it like that? Was because the Japanese Imperials were so like heavy-handed? Is that why?
I have no idea. I just heard stories like that.
Germans have a lot of that shit too. That's why they have a lot of privacy laws that I actually think are ridiculous. That Americans.
I don't know. I feel like we could, like Western countries could have a bit more privacy
I think
laws.
so too. I think it's probably a happy bit, but you could get privacy laws to the point where you can't just talk about somebody. Now you're encroaching on free speech. So
true.
That's it's getting that you can't criticize people. But yeah, I mean, if you want to make the world a little more private, a little harder to find you online, or certain records that people don't have access to, like sort of like with kids in the States, you can't look up their crime records. They're sealed. Stuff like that, for sure. Maybe that needs to go. Maybe you want to raise the age. Maybe you want to do this, that, and the other thing. But I just can't believe that a westernized, by the way, country like Japan, they don't have a death blotter of some time or obituary. It doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, I think they're public, but don't quote me on that. I have no idea.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's basically all that's all I wanted to say.
Well, thank you.
Close out your show.
Peace. I mean, I think they're pretty. I'm sure they're private. I don't believe that they're that private. And this guy is clearly a fucking spurg. That being said, I hope he is lying because I don't want him to be dead. I mean, it's not Lieutenant Cobra here. I mean, what the fuck?
There it is. You got okay. So you got your one Lieutenant Cobra.
Address this problem right here.
Reference per stream.
So people are starting to agree with me. I'm turning the tide on people wishing death on Lieutenant Cobra. He's really a unlikable bastard. Circuitry.
Yes, sir.
Why do you do this? You always go on the paid Discord. Even I don't think I'm going in there, by the way, because I gotta wake up and do something with my kid tomorrow, and I won't wound the fuck up.
All right. I already said it before.
was
Do
about
I
to
need
say-
to repeat it?
Yeah, sorry, we've been
I
over
didn't say
this.
it publicly.
We've literally been over this.
You didn't do publicly. I didn't do it live, did I?
Yes,
I mean,
it
do
was.
you want me to? Do you want me to say it
I
publicly?
did this
I'm more
live
than happy
already.
to
I
say
did
it.
this live already. Really?
Was it
Yes.
the member stream?
Yeah,
or
fuck
was
it was the member stream.
Yeah, it still counts. We don't need to hear it again.
Right.
He's trying to promote become a member today.
He's trying to encourage.
Huh?
Oh yeah, that's right. He wants people to go in there and talk with him. Too.
Yeah, he's trying to promote.
Well, I've
that.
been using that a lot more. So
Yeah, it was the member stream, Tommy.
Yes.
You were drunk.
Yeah, it was right. At the
I don't
beginning.
remember.
See, that's actually where, Chad, if you don't know, then this is the reason you should become a member. Yeah, this is actually where we shoot for the OnlyFans that's going to be coming out.
Problem is, like,
So.
if I do a member stream now, I'll be too drunk. I'll start drinking. I actually feel like having a drink now.
I mean, well, this is the perfect day to drink.
Yeah,
I think
I'm about to go.
I have an idea. I think the boys, we go to the newsroom and we all have a fucking drink together. How about that? That sound fun?
Fuck yeah.
A cigarette and a drink. Well, thank you. The holiday shows are usually slow. I do appreciate you. Fuck England soccer. I like England. I actually really love England. But I hope you lose, and I hope you lose miserably. I hope you take a 3-0 lead in the first half and blow all 4 goals in the second in the final. The final. That's what I want, and that's what you deserve. Booing the national. I think almost booing the national anthem is more disrespectful. You know what I mean?
Well, it's soccer.
It's yeah.
Yeah.
In hockey, we sing all the national anthems.
Yeah, I know. Well, we sing each other's national anthems.
I know, and
if,
it's
like, somebody
great.
gets fucked up. Like if so, the mic goes out. You know,
We just clap.
They're right. They're on it. They're on it.
They're on it. Oh, Canada, our home and native land, and the Canadians are the same way. That's fucking awesome. We don't fucking boo each other's thing.
That's part of the reason why I wanted the Islanders to win.
Yeah. Why would you say something like that?
Why not?
Well, you really want a New York team to win? You're a fucking goober hillbilly. Why? Since when you found it okay to root for New York?
Oh no! Now that Colorado and Boston got eliminated, I don't care who wins.
God, what's the last game? Because Montreal's down 0-3.
Tomorrow. Montreal's down 3-0. They're getting fucking stomped.
People don't know, the Habs or Montreal Canadiens are the most decorated team in the National Hockey League. Like the Yankees, it's like Manchester. You know.
Yeah, but they won all their most of their titles when.
I don't think it. Well, no, that's not 100% true. They what? They won 5 in a row in the 70s.
That's right. Yeah, that's what I said. I didn't say all of them. I didn't say all of them.
That was post-expansion. They were hot as fuck in the 70s, and they won one in 86.
Oh yeah, no, they were. Yeah.
They won in 86, and then fucking 93. And
They're the last Canadian team to win a cup.
Fucking reason, because they probably would have won one more if they hadn't gotten rid of Waugh, and they gave fucking 2 to Waugh, and Waugh took the Colorado. He won twice, I think. Right?
Colorado, yeah. But the year they moved from Quebec to Colorado, they won the cup.
So he had 4 Stanley Cups when he fucking bagged. You know,
Patrick Roy.
Congratulations, you won.
Congratulations. You motherfuckers gonna have to start muting so I don't see your keyboard. That's gonna be a new rule on here. I want to hear your fucking keyboard. What was I gonna talk about? There was something I wanted to say. We're talking about English football.
Yeah, you were hoping that they.
I hope they lose. I really hope they lose bad, and I totally would have been pulling for them because it's about time. Now, like, I hope they lose and Spain wins another one, so they have 2 stars now. I know, and it's crazy. Like I think the game was invented there. It's probably most beloved there, and they just like fuck them. Everybody's like fuck them. You know, when Spain won, the whole continent was like, congratulations. You know. Because welcome to the
Congrats, you won.
Yeah, well, it was like, you know, like a South America, like it was like welcome to the elite, you know, because now they got a star in their jersey. Yeah. Welcome to the elite club. I gotta be honest, these round robin tournaments, they're all fucking luck. You have to be ready, have a good run, and the ball's got to bounce your way. It's it because it could all be over so fucking quick. You know, the round robin thing, the round robin tournament is just brutal. Like when the Germans won, they came in strong and they got some breaks and some calls and they just went their way and they capitalized. That's pretty much it. And they just walked right through when they won the World Cup in 2014. So, and next year's World Cup, even though because this is the 2020 Euro we're playing this year. We're not playing the 2021.
Yeah.
Round robins are sick and exhausting.
It's a makeup.
Football's boring. I don't know. I bet if I had all you Americans over here and I set the mood, the tone, we went.
I gotta be honest with St. Louis getting a soccer team. I believe they start in 2023.
I don't think
I'll probably watch it.
I don't think you'll like it.
I find soccer incredibly offensive, actually.
Yeah. Offensive?
Like, it's against my religion.
What do you need to play soccer?
That's all. That's kind of you, just you.
Not if you're a goalie. Not if you're a goalie.
You and a field. That's kind of the beauty of it. Yeah.
Well, you also need 2 legs.
Yeah. Not if you're a goalie.
Yeah. Jesus Christmas. All right, let's get the fuck out of here. I'll see y'all tomorrow. If I don't end up like being very mad. I almost said the bad word. My ex-wife.
What?
I have to
you
deal
talking
with I have to deal with my
This is the almighty infinite, independent excellence, devil fighting, rebel titan, we smoking alchemist.
That's a lot of money, I guess.
Okay, you cool with Jason Bourne, running with these Wolverines. Okay, you about to catch a storm. I ain't never been a liar, got tired of niggas playing me. Head in my legs like she about to catch a pedigree. Shy target, King's home, slapping 5s, black stones, 6 mile to David Jones. Bullets look like waffle cones. Affiliated to evolution of Machiavelli. Don't make me lead them eagles to you like I'm Chip Kelly. They feel my struggle, I express it through my hip hop. I'm about to make it hard to breathe. Here's a headline.
You be afraid of a nut like Alex Jones anyway. I'll never forget that.